Welcome to Tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to work with. So let's open up the book and find a space for this one. I'm going back to my green 06 here, my Moonlight. You can use whatever jelly roll you want, or maybe if you are on white paper, use a fine liner. Again, you can use whatever color you want. That's the neat part about tangling. I'm not quite sure what to do, so I think I am going to do something here. I might have to do some aura-ing here just to make sure. Sorry about that. Just to make sure. I got scared. That was my camera closing off. The camera that I'm using for taking pictures for my videos here. But I'm thinking of kind of starting here where we have the outer border and kind of making a rough aura shape around this pattern here. Just so I have a kind of a string line that starts and ends. And I'm ending right here because I see I have a old string line going here. So I'm ending there because I don't know what's gonna happen on this side. So we're gonna leave it like that. And then I'm going to use either this or that room for this one. I think I'm gonna take this one. So I'm gonna start here. We are starting with an orb. Then we are leaving like a little fingers wide between the next one, and then so on. And I'm drawing behind. I'm going a little down here. Round a little finger wide again, and I'm drawing an orb in between the first two. Yeah, and then I should actually have one right here, going down, making the orbs in the places where they were the first time, so that you have a pattern where you kind of have a row with orbs and a row that is kind of pushed a little to the side on the next one. And I'm gonna do this all the way down in the room I have on this paper. So it looks a little weird, but you have kind of like a row of orbs like that. And then the next one in between, and the next one in between, and so on. I hope you understand that. Then I'm going from this orb to this orb with a line. And from this orb to this orb, and from here and up, and the same over here, and here. There should be an orb somewhere down there. Yeah, that must be that orb right here. Then this to this, this to that, and up and out and so on. Turning my page a tiny bit because now we're going the other way. So starting here. So I'm kind of making squares in between these orbs here. Sorry if it's a bit difficult to understand. And yes, my squares are wonky, but that is totally okay. That's not a big deal. Actually, I think I'm gonna end off this orb. And maybe even this one as well. Let's do this one as well, just because I can. And then go up here, and then we will erase the string line later. Now I am deciding for an angle, and then I am starting here making a line from one orb and going up, but I'm not hitting the next orb. And then I'm going from the line and auraing this line here, but not touching any other lines. And I'm doing the same, auraing this line, starting from the line we made and going out, not touching the outer aura line here, or line. And I'm gonna do this in all of these squares that we have here. And I'm going behind wherever I need to. And how many of these lines you have, that's all up to you and your grit. I'm trying to hit the same space on the lines here. Just turning my page a tiny bit so I can make the lines like I want them to. And here we should see a tiny line. Oh, that's just my cats. I think they're fighting. Let me just check. Yeah, they're okay. And now my line here is dry enough for me to try and erase this string line that I have right here. There we go. And then I can continue. And remember to turn your book around when you need it, or your tile around. That's better than just trying to make it work. I have been drawing for so many years that I'm used to having my hands in positions that are not that easy or not that good for your hands. So if I'm not turning my book enough, then I'm sorry about that. But you really should. And then I also taught myself not to, because I didn't want to make you feel seasick while I was making these videos from turning my book around all the time and again. Oh, he's angry now, the big guy. Can you hear him? There we go. I got all of them. Let's put on the cap, and I want some colors in there, so I'm gonna take my other green color, the Moonlight 10. This is, I'm not sure if it's a green or a teal color, but I like it, and I think it fits really nice with this green one. And I'm just gonna go in here in the orbs and fill them with this color. And you can see I have big orbs and small orbs, and that's all fine. If you want your orbs to be around the same size, that's fine too, but it's really not necessary to make a nice pattern with this one. And if you want your grid to be a little more straight, you could make your grids first and then pop in the orbs afterwards if you wanted to, but it's not the way that step out is made. Let's see, I'm thinking of oh, I'm out of frame, I'm so sorry. I'm thinking of popping in some shading here, and I see I missed one right there. But let's just pop in the white charcoal here, and then I am gonna find my green 06 and then just make this line here. Taking my charcoal and then, no, my Tortillion, and soften out the charcoal we have on the page here for shading. And I'm just taking my time with this and enjoying the shading. I'm not pushing too hard on my Tortillion, but just relaxing in my hand and my wrist while doing this. There we go. And I got a little over the line here. I don't like that. There we go. I think that turned out really neat. So that was the pattern for today. It was this one. And I think it turned out really, really neat. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.